This demo will present noWorkflow Magics for IPython and Jupyter Notebook. First, let's create a new notebook file. Let's load noWorkflow IPython extension, using %load_ext noWorkflow. This will connect the database on the current directory, load IPython Magics, and enable Jupyter to present graphs. Then, to list all noWorkflow Magics, we can run %now_ls_magic. As you can see, there are line magics and cell magic. %now_ip is a shortcut to the module that integrates noWorkflow and IPython. So, we can use nip equals %now_ip, instead of import noWorkflow.now.ipython as nip. It provides an interface to diff, history, and trial classes, which were present in the previous demo. The next magic is %now_prolog_schema. If we run this magic, it will present a description of Prolog facts and rules that could be used on queries. Similarly, by running %now_SQL_schema, it presents the database schema, with tables, attributes and column types. If we want to know what does a magic do, we can access its documentation by appending question mark to its name. For instance, %now_set_default question mark tells that this magic sets default values on models, and presents the use case of setting graph sizes. We can use the cell magic %now_run to collect provenance from cells. Let's write a simple cell that defines a function, f, that returns 2 times its parameter, then the cell iterates in range of 5, printing the result of f applied to the iterator. After running this cell, Jupyter prints out the cell results, and returns the result of the cell as a trial object. Trial objects are represented as activation graphs. By default, this cell will run in an isolated environment from the notebook. If you want to share variables and functions between the cell and the notebook, use the argument --interactive. Since the cell returned a trial object, we can set a variable, trial, to its result, _. This allows us to access any trial information, such as its script content. We can also export this trial to Prolog, and query the duration of all activations f. This can be accomplished by the cell magic %now_prolog, which receives the IDs of exported prologs on the first line, and the query on the body. Note that we interpolated the trial ID in the prolog cell. Finally, we can use the cell magic %now_SQL to perform SQL queries. So, by querying select * from trial where finish is not equal to 0, we get all trials that finished their execution, displayed in a table. This video covers noWorkflow Magics for IPython. We did not talk about %now_restore, which invokes the command line noWrestore and presents the restored script. We also did not talk about the line magic %now_run, which is similar to the cell magic %now_run, but captures provenance from external files. Finally, some magics have extra arguments that were not presented here. Please, read their documentation to understand all their possibilities.